Don't ask me what time it is. I don't know. I don't care. I only care about my father's time. My father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. I like to talk about, well, first I did get a dream. Today I did get a dream, and it was about an UFO. An UFO, and yeah, I did have some box in my hand, and this is how I uh, could track the UFO. And this UFO was mine. And but the UFO did not come to me. I needed to walk to the UFO, so I thought if I can change this so that the UFO will come to me if I push on this tracker, on this button, then it's more okay. And then the box start to ask if I need to clean the UFO before I Scotty beam up, when I will beam up. And I did click yes, clean it. And then I go in, and then the dream stop, So I don't know what it means exactly, but I did dream about an UFO, and I did have a box in my hand, and I could this is how I could find where my UFO was, my ship. And well, I also did go a few times to my Father God in an UFO, you know. Uh, it also did happen a few times. And also a few times I saw that UFOs did make war with people and you're gonna run for it. That also. So I did get many dreams about this UFO things. It seems to be real because my father says so. So will it be. It's real. And I listen to everything my father say or give me or put in my head, my mind, or he showed me in another way on numbers and ciphers and stories and TV, computer, PC, um, cell phones, or into people. Now God always warned me for things. He always did do this, and he always will do this. This is when you are a child of God. Every day it will be different. Your life will not be the same anymore than the way you did live all the time, And in that time, my days are almost all the same. But now it's not the same anymore. It's very much different. I learn a lot. I see a lot. I get lots of input. And this input is love and knowledge of God, and yeah, it's really, for me, everything did become very different than the way I did live. I do not live the way anymore I did live, because I did live with you people, with your things. I do not live with your things anymore. But I still use some of your things, and that's the computer and the TV. And that's it. you know. For the rest, I use nothing anymore of these people. I use your foods and drinks, but I need to watch out what I drink and what I eat, because many food God told me will be poisoned, and many drinks will be poisoned. And like water, you think that water is a good thing, and I'm telling you, it is not a good thing. I don't drink it. I don't drink water. And I never did. And I never will. You don't want to know what water is. So, but you people, you drink water like it is, it's good to drink. But it is not good to drink. So you better watch out. And it also will be poisoned. It's the first thing what will be poisoned. So you better watch out. I just warn, folks, and this will happen all over the world, you know. So you better watch out for your food and your drinks, but definitely for your water. Your water will be polluted. Before you know it, you will become very sick. Very sick. I mean, really very sick. So you better watch out. What I'm telling you right now is nothing than the truth. And I'm a truthful person, because I walk with a truthful person. That's why I'm so truthful. Understand? I hope you will, because I tell you like it is. But exactly like it is. So I did have a dream about this UFO thing, or UFO thing, how you call it. You know, seems to be real, because God tell me so. And so it is real. I don't have to think about it, that it is not real, folks, because God did give me already many dreams. Many, really many dreams. This is also a very important message from God. It's the UFOs and the technology of it, you know, because there is where the technology comes from. It comes from that creatures. You cannot call it people, because these are not well, it's another race, and it do exist, and you people definitely are not alone. There are many races of that kind. And in any kind of races you do have good and bad. You understand? So there are also good aliens. Oh yes, yes. They are not all bad, but most of them are bad. But if I look into this world, the most of you are bad. You understand? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. And this rotten fruit need to go, must go, also will go. And if this will happen by storms or fires or whatever, it must go. It must die. It need to die off. So if you are a bad figure, and you do only bad things and all that kind of shit, you can die for me. You understand? Because I don't need you. So I'm very hard, but also very honest and very loud. But the honest thing in me, that's important. Because the honest thing in me is the honest thing in God. Now I'd like to talk about how we did to start to exist. You know? Well, the existence is made by God. And this did start with Adam and Eve. Wrong, not Adam and Eve. Adam and Lilith. This is how it all did start. And Lilith was not such a nice figure. After this, Lilith go and Adam get Eve. This is how it did all start. And when God did decide to destroy this all, because there were already many people in this world, and yeah, by the weather they are all killed. But only this family did stay. The family of Noah. So we come from Noah. The only two people or three people who come from God directly, handmade, is Adam and Lilith, Adam and Eve. These are the three people God did create, and no one else. Because Noah, his father and his mother is Adam and Eve. This is how it all did start. You understand? Everything comes from Adam and Eve. And you know what Adam and Eve mean? It's like yin and yang. It's even and uneven. You understand? And together they are even. Adam and Eve. That's why they did get the name Adam and Eve. Uneven and even. So we come from Noah. We are all family of Noah. This is how it really did start. But I only know three people who are handmade by God Himself. Only three people. And out of these three people did come many. And Eve did have sex with the devil, and this is how it grows, more in the evil way than in the good way, folks. This got everything to do with Adam, Lilith, Adam and Eve. That's what I know. So that's what I say. That's the way it is. So do we come from God? No, we do not come from God. No. No. Adam, Lilith and Eve comes from God. God did make them. These three people, He did make them. These are the three people, only these three people come from God, handmade from God. And God did say, go and multiply. Now you see the multiply. That's you, that's me. You know? But God did create everything. Also these three people. This is how it did start. And I hope that it will not end with three people. I'm very scared for this thing. That it will end with three people. Like it did start with three people. I'm very scared for this. Out of almost 8 billion billion people. Man. But the day God did come to me, I start to understand who I am, what I am, and what He wants from me, and that's why I'm here now. I'm warning. And these are all big warnings, and very honest. That's the only thing I do here. Oh yeah, I did ask God if He can make Celine Dion sick and also her family. I did ask my father if he will do this. We're gonna see what the answer will be. So Celine Dion, the message is with my father. And what my father will do is up to my father. But he definitely will do something with you, Celine Dion, or with your family. You better watch out. Leave the children alone, or you will be so sorry. Like the rest of you people will be sorry who do something with children God do not like. You will be so sorry. Leave the children alone. Was this everything I have to say? Yes, this is it. So, end of story, case closed.